Okay, everybody. Hi, we're going to begin. Sorry about the delay. I was just trying to get a couple of more testimonies on. Welcome to tonight's Opportunity Zoom. You were brought here by somebody who is already part of our community. I see a lot of Elepreneurs on already. We are part of a community that is built on friendship and trust and really wanting to help out other people. The company has been in existence for a little bit of a while. We really got started about a year ago, although it's been in existence longer than that. But what the company is based on, it really is friendship, trust, a great sense of integrity, and also wonderful, wonderful products that are affordable and work very quickly. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the products. I am also going to tell you my story and why I'm here. I'm going to introduce you to some other people who are going to tell their story. And I'm going to show you a quick video. So with that being said, my name is Maria Giambroni from New York. I am a mom. I am a wife. I am also a health coach, and I am no longer working in corporate America thanks to this wonderful opportunity. Why do I share these products as a health coach? First and foremost, we have the most amazing ingredients out there. A little bit about my background and why and when we got started. We've been with the company, my husband Mark and I have been with the company about a year and a half. And when we got started, we were going through a pretty rough time. My husband was in the process of being diagnosed with cancer, but at the time we weren't exactly sure what type of cancer it was. So there was a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, and really just emotions all over the place. When we were presented with the opportunity, we weren't looking to start a business. Quite honestly, we were looking to do something else. And when I got the products, I looked at the ingredients and I absolutely fell in love. I said, wow, these are really good quality products that anybody would want in their body. One really main thing as I started doing a lot of research is, and I'm going to go through the products a little bit, but one of the main things is xanthohumol. It really is my absolute favorite. And the reason being is that I'm just going to mute that out. If you do any kind of research on it, xanthohumol, which is one of the main ingredients in the product, is proven to fight off 60 different types of cancers. I'm not saying our products cure anything. I'm not making any kind of medical claims whatsoever. But if you research and you go to xanthohumol.com, you will basically be able to see a plethora of different ways that the amazing ingredients in this product help people. So with that being said, I know that a lot of people hear about when we talk about our products called Dose. What Dose is, it is a combination of our Elevate coffee or hot chocolate or chocolate vape and the Xanthomax. Basically what they do is by taking them together, you would notice an elevated mood. I mean, I'm not going to get into the whole science behind it. It's very simple to share this, and you don't have to get into the science behind it because I do have a background in science. I do absolutely love talking about the product, so I will give you a little more than normal. But basically what the products do is they give you an elevated mood. They give you less aches and pains. The dopamine will trigger your brain and you will feel less aches and pains, which is wonderful. It will help you be more motivated and more determined to do things. It gives you a lot less anxiety, reduce cravings for carbs and sugar, really makes you make a lifestyle change without actually thinking that you're making a lifestyle change. Meaning, people will say to me, oh my God, I lost 20 pounds or 40 pounds or 60 pounds or whatever it is. And they said, I didn't do anything except change my coffee. That's the only thing that I did. But the reality is that they actually started to make they decided to make decisions where they weren't thinking about it. They weren't saying, oh my God, I need to go on a diet and I need to eat salmon for dinner or grilled chicken Caesar salad for lunch. They started naturally making the decisions and they made lifestyle changes, and that's how the weight came off. They also started moving around more and they didn't even realize it. So it really is a great way to make a lifestyle change. So when Mark and I first started on the products, like I said, we were really like delving into the ingredients because I really am very careful about what we put in our body. And I was blown away by the ingredients in our products. And more so, really after about a day and a half, we started to notice a significant difference in anxiety. Now, like I said, he was sick and our anxiety was all over the place. And during that time, it really was a very, very scary time for us. Within a day and a half of taking our products, we really did notice a really, really big drop in our anxiety level. So we started sharing it with people. And from there, it just really, really absolutely took off. So right now, what I'm going to do is I am going to play our dose video. And let me just grab that. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I don't know why. Just give me a second. It's not pulling up. Hold on. So I apologize. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys. I do this all the time, and I don't know why it's not picking up. All right. Let's see. All right. Can we see that? Can anybody see that? Is it going on? Yeah? Okay. Sorry, guys. Here we go.
Maybe the longest study in history. Harvard University has been studying happiness since 1938 in the ongoing Harvard Study of Adult Development. It's been tracking the lives of over 700 men and women for the past 77 years, and it's one of the most, if not the most, detailed and
All right. I'm going to see if I could, let me stop the share. Let me see if I could get that going again. I apologize. So what I'm going to do is I am going to call up a first testimony, if that's okay. Let me just see something. Okay. Tom, are you there? Could you unmute yourself?
Hey, Maria. Hello.
Hello. How are you feeling?
Very good. Very good.
Awesome. Thanks for jumping on.
No problem. How you doing, Nick? So I met Maria. There's a long story how Maria and I met. But the lowdown is she shared a cup of coffee with me on a cruise. And here I am walking around the cruise line laughing. I said, what's going on here? I said, I want some more of this. I got back home. She signed me right up. This is in November of 17. My life has changed dramatically. My health, my wealth, my happiness. I just wanted to be happy. On the cruise ship, I was at the back of the boat contemplating suicide. And I said, what should I do? I have a 10-year-old. Should I make it look like an accident? That's how with depression and overweight and everything else, abusing different substances and drinking does to you. You want a way out. And thank God I found this way out through this product. My health has increased. I said I lost 116 pounds right now. And it's not only about the weight loss. It's about the happiness. That's all I wanted to be, was happy. And I can't tell enough people about the product. All I did was share a cup of coffee. My business has grown. My life has changed. I picked up a few different instruments that I put away for 10 years. I'm playing in a few different bands again. And I'm really happy about where I am in my life. And that's about it.
Awesome. Thanks, Tom. I want to give a little bit more of a background so you get a little bit of a colorful experience about Tom. He had reached out to me. I really didn't know him before the cruise, but our daughters cheer together in the same cheer gym, and they found me on a Disney cruise group on Facebook. And Tom's wife was following me, and she said, hey, I think our daughters go to the same gym. We're interested in the coffee. Would you mind sending us some coffee? So I said, absolutely no problem. I sent coffee to the gym, still not meeting them. And after a few days, I followed up. I said, hey, did you get the coffee? And Tom's wife said, yeah, you know, he tried it. He didn't really love it. And I say this because I want to make a point about even if you do not love the taste of the coffee. Tom didn't love the taste of the coffee. He considered himself a coffee connoisseur. And basically he was like, yeah, I'm not going to do this. He didn't love it. So fast forward 2 weeks later, as fate, like I say, would have it, Tom and I are on the same cruise about 2 or 3 weeks later. They seat us at the same table. All right. How ironic is that we are actually seated at the same table for dinner every single night. And obviously we get to talking, and he sees Mark and I drinking the coffee and taking the Xantho every night. And he's asking me questions about it. And he said to me, you know, he said, Maria, the 2 days, I don't know if you remember this, Tom, but he said the 2 days that I was on it, that I did try it, I woke up the second day and the day after feeling great. He says, my knees weren't killing me. I didn't have the aches and pains that I normally have. He says, I think I'm going to give it another try again. And I said, all right. And pretty much the rest is history. He's 104 or 106 pounds down in a little bit over a year. And as Tom testifies, he is a totally different person. On the same cruise, we were sitting at dinner, and his wife started to have a panic attack. And I said, just try this instead of going to get her prescription meds. I said, try this. And she said, no, it's not, I've never taken it before. And we convinced her to take it. And how long, Tom? About 20 minutes?
Immediately.
It was about pretty relatively quickly. Her anxiety, her panic attack totally went away. So, I mean, to really be able to share these products with people and to hear testimonies like Tom saying that I didn't know he was that depressed, right? You don't know how somebody is feeling. And at dinner, we're sitting, talking, laughing, and here he is, that he legitimately, and it actually, like, it breaks my heart every time I think about this or every time I hear about it, but he legitimately wanted to throw himself off the back of the boat. And to know that we as Elepreneurs get these text messages and calls every single day about how it's changed people's lives, it really is beyond anything that I could have ever possibly imagined, right? Like, I mean, to know that you are really honestly and truly changing somebody's life, whether it be their health, their mental state, their physical appearance, their finances, we are, I don't even want to say slowly changing the world, but we are very, very rapidly getting these products into everybody's hands and legitimately changing millions and millions of lives. So I'm so happy that these products worked the way that they did for Tom. I'm so happy to be partnered with him on his journey. And I love watching him and everybody else that we're surrounded with grow with these products. Thank you for getting on, Tom.
Maria, Karen is down 47 pounds.
I know. So not only did Tom lose 106 pounds, but his wife, Karen, is down 46, you said?
Yep.
46 pounds.
And she's smiling again. Yep.
So there are a lot of great stories like this. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to see Sarah. Could you pick up? If you could unmute yourself. Yep, I'm here. Hi. Welcome.
Thank you.
So what is your story? Tell us about how, because you haven't been on very long. You just started a couple weeks ago. So tell us what's been going on with you.
Well, I suffer from a lot of anxiety and depression. I've had panic disorder since I was 19, and just, it's just not controlled. It never has been. I have never really felt happy. You gave me the sample, and I have never felt so good in my life. And I just thought, it was like, I have to get this. I don't care if I sell it. I don't care what I do. I need this. And thinking about it, I was like, I feel this good. I want all my friends to feel this good. So it's like, just kind of has where it's getting to for me. Yeah, that's like, I was sitting at the table with my husband the other night, and I decided to tell him, I said, I'm happy. I have never felt like this in my life. And it's true. I've never felt this good about life or myself and ever. So I was just really excited about it. And
I love it. I love it. That again, guys, another testimony to hear how we are helping somebody else to be happy. And now what's Sarah going to do? She just started her business. She is going to be sharing this with everybody. And that's what this is all about. It really is about a community of people who just really want to share happiness with other people. There's nothing better in the world to do than to say that you sell happiness for a living. And we honestly and truly do that. We sell happiness for a living.
I just had stopped by my friend's house too and gave her a sample, and she was super excited about it because she hadn't heard about it before. So she's like, I can't wait to give this to my husband. I can't wait for him to give it to his coworkers. So
I know it really, and it's like a ripple effect. Like everybody just wants to keep on sharing. So again, it's not a hard, for those people who are thinking about doing this as a business, it's not a hard sell. It really is just selling. It really is just sharing a cup of coffee with somebody. Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Bye. All right, Danielle, are you on? Danielle. Okay, I have a couple of people that were supposed to get on and they are not. In the meantime, would anybody like to share their story? Tori, would you like to jump on and share for me? I'm going to put you on the spot.
I knew you would. I just
because when I do the Zooms, I like to make sure that I get, a variety of people, different things that helped.
I had to tell Paul to let the dog out because that's where I was going. Now I'm trying to find a plug-in for my phone so it doesn't go dead. Okay, so my name's Tori Toon. I live in Tillamook, Oregon. My story is, man, I don't even want to speak life into what I used to have to deal with, because now I'm just happy. I have way less inflammation. I was very much depressed and didn't know I was. A lot of that was due to all of my chronic inflammation and back problems that I dealt with for a very long time, and a lot of autoimmune issues. And now with this coffee and the Xanthomax, it's totally has saved my life, saved my marriage, probably saved my children, because they always say that their mom is back, and Paul's even said that too. I have my wife back. Pain can do really nasty things to you, not only physically but mentally, emotionally, and the struggle was really, really dark. And when these products came into my life, instantly within the first 30 minutes of drinking that first cup of coffee, I fell in love. I was just lit up, cleaning house like crazy, asking my friend Shanna, is this stuff legal? Because kind of gave me that weird feeling like, whoa, how come I have so much energy? And as far as like the weight loss, I am in control. Food is no longer controlling me. Because I'm a big sweet tooth. I love my sweets, but not anymore. I mean, I pass up things that I never used to be able to. So that's my story.
That is an amazing story. I love always hearing about, and I love watching how you interact with people who also have autoimmune disease. And Tori is really a big help to all of us who have people on our teams or customers who really need help with managing out their autoimmune disease. So she's wonderful with answering questions. And again, I'm going to go back to this again, guys. It's all about our community and how everybody helps. We're all on different teams. We all jump in to help each other. One team, one dream. We love, love, love what we're doing. Thank you, Tori, for jumping on. I appreciate it. Nick, do you want to unmute yourself? Sorry. Nick, could you unmute yourself? Thank you.
I just did. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Most of you know me. My name is Nick Maynard. Sorry about the yellowness. I don't know how to fix the camera at the new laptop. My story, simple. I've been friends with Maria since high school. I'm 48 years old. I won't tell you how old Maria is. But a couple of years ago, we got reconnected. And the bottom line is she told me to drink this coffee. I'm always struggling with weight, making myself better. And she's like, dude, I got this coffee. Try it. I want you to be part of this whole business with me. And I'm like, I don't know how to sell coffee. I tried the coffee, didn't care for it at first. And she yelled at me and says, drink it again. So I drank it. Next thing you know, I haven't missed a day since last November. What has this coffee done to me? I'm sort of a larger-than-life person now. I've always been I like attention. Why do I like attention? Because I'm so not that way in my head that I'm self-conscious about everything. This coffee has changed my life. I'm a better husband, better father, which in itself is the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Because my relationship with my son, he's leaving for college next year, and I'm cherishing every single moment I'm with him. My daughter's going back to school on Saturday, and we just found out she had to go early because of the snowstorm coming. And I'm crying that I didn't spend enough time with her. That was never me. I was selfish. Forget the weight loss, because the bottom line is you're going to lose weight if you drink this. What this does to your brain, I asked Kevin Thomas, blatant, like straight up, Kevin, what is this doing to my brain? I've never been clearer. I work on Wall Street. If you're not zoned in, you lose money. That's the way it is. Forget the fact that I want to leave Wall Street because of this product. That's the crazy thing, that I'm looking to leave a six-figure job to do this. Because it's not just about the money I learned. I used to say, people who say that don't have money. I'm not saying I have a lot of it, but it's about being happy. It's about spending time with your family, spending time with your friends. Listen, conventions coming up, I'm more excited. It's like a reunion every time I go. It's seeing my friends that are on this screen that I wouldn't have met if it wasn't for Maria being Maria and telling me, jackass, drink the coffee. I can't say enough about this. I literally just brought it into the diner and gave it to the whole staff because they asked me what I ordered. Why are you ordering this wrap with nothing on it? Why? Because I'm happy with the way I look, the way I feel. It's amazing. It's made me a better person. And I thought I was pretty good beforehand, even being self-conscious. I wasn't. And honestly, I'm looking at the names on here. It's a ridiculous family. I've never seen, again, worked on Wall Street my whole life. You got coworkers trying to stab you in the back. There are people on this screen right now that them helping me does zero Zero for their business. Zero. And I'm looking at them right now, and I almost come to tears every time I see them. I look forward to the morning looking at their Facebooks. When they do lives, you're supporting each other. I've been doing lives the last week. People take time out of their day to watch me talk about something. It's amazing to me. If this coffee was given out to everybody on a daily basis, this world, honestly, would be so more tolerable. People would smile at you. People would say good morning to you. It's amazing. And honestly, I'm indebted to Maria and some of the leaders on this call right now, because knowing they have my back at any time makes you a more powerful person and makes you want to go out and put yourself out there, which is something not everybody can do. But it seems that a lot more people are doing it now. Because of what? A cup of coffee and a capsule that honestly makes your nerves. I'm good. You pop a pill, you feel a little better, and it's legal. Like Tom said, or Tori said, what's in this? Is it legal? Yeah, but that's my story, and I can't wait to see you all in 2 weeks. So, peace.
Again, I'm going to go back to, thanks, Nick. I'm going to go back to really, and he's going to kill me for saying this, but I'm going to go back to really talking about how impactful this is when you change lives with Tom, and even with Nick, what he was just saying. Nick, I know, like he said, for pretty much my whole life, and he is he's a totally different person. He went through something very traumatic, quite a bunch of years ago, and it left him in a totally different place. And I'm talking about 9/11. He lost a very close person to him, one of our friends, and Nick was never the same after that. And this has brought Nick back to having purpose in his life. And there's nothing that gives me more joy than to see people around me feeling that way and feeling like they have a purpose and that they were born to do this. Like it's pretty amazing to say in our 40s, because we are, that we have actually found our purpose in what we were meant to do with this life. And I know that many of the other Elepreneurs feel the exact same way. I'm going to try one more time for this video, and then I have one more testimony that I want to get on. So let me just see if we could do this video. And it is still, hold on. Is it not rolling? Good.
Study in history. Harvard University has been studying happiness since 1938 in the ongoing Harvard Study of Adult Development. It's been tracking the lives of over 700 men and women for the past 7 years, and it's one of the most, if not the most, detailed and lengthy studies on happiness ever. The results are staggering and shows that happiness is not necessarily what you think. More recently, another Harvard alum and one of the world's leading experts on happiness is proving that happiness is an advantage. In fact, his research shows that happiness fuels success, not the other way around. We live in a time where there are more books being written on the subject of happiness than in a history of book writing. All of these studies, books, and research all seem to be coming to the same conclusion, and that is that happiness is really about two things: social connectivity and chemicals, and how our brain creates emotions via its network of neurotransmitters to release the chemicals or hormones that make us feel happy. Modern science, as well as neuroscience, the study of the brain, have known for some time now what these chemicals and hormones are: dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. Let's call these our positive neurochemicals. When your brain releases one or more of these neurochemicals, you feel good. As humans, we're always looking for ways to turn on these happy chemicals. Introducing DOSE. DOSE is the way to a happier, healthier you. DOSE is led by the world's first nootropic-infused instant coffee, along with xanthohumol. Combined, they are capable of getting your brain to release all four of these positive neurochemicals at the same time. Imagine being able to elevate your mood, feel more connected, have longer lasting energy, and feel more focus and clarity. Well, now you can. It begins with one of the most unique coffees in the world today, Elevate Brew. It's a functional beverage that can replace your current coffee or be added to it. Either way, its nootropic formulation includes natural and botanical ingredients that will elevate your mood and help stimulate those positive neurochemicals. Next, our bioavailable xanthohumol has over 300 research articles showing so many benefits to the human body that they're calling it the master molecule. However, the biggest breakthrough from this molecule that comes from the hops plant is that it's the only natural ingredient on Earth that will tell your body to release its own oxytocin, commonly referred to as the hormone of happiness. These two incredible products combined is what we call DOSE. Now, for the first time ever, you can stimulate your neurotransmitters to release all four of the positive neurochemicals that will make you feel better, feel more socially connected, and most of all, elevate your happiness. So if you're ready to gain the happiness advantage and become more productive with a greater sense of well-being and elevate your life, get your dose of happiness today.
Okay, so that is what our products are about. I have one more testimony that I want to get on. Tina, I think I see you. Are you on?
Yes.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm sorry I was delayed. I got stuck in an appointment.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm in my car right now.
That's okay.
So, I wanted to jump on today to just give a little bit about my story. I have lupus, and for the last 10 years, I have struggled with misdiagnosis, horrific pain. I spent most of my time sitting on the couch watching TV. I had no job. I was asked to step down from my job and no purpose. I moved out to Las Vegas, left my friends, my family, went 3,000 miles away just to feel better because in the warm, dry air, which is the typical, not today, because it's actually foggy in Las Vegas. I don't know how the fog found the desert, but it did. But normally I feel better. The dryness is good for me. But I still had tremendous amount of pain. I was on a bunch of narcotics, from pain patches to pills, you name it. I am currently off all of those. The only thing I take over-the-counter Motrin or Advil now, and some of my lupus medicines. But I was on 12 medicines before I started drinking the coffee, and I'm currently on 3. So my lupus numbers are the best they've been in 10 years. I feel great. I joined the gym. I haven't been to a gym in like 12 years. I am going to the YMCA now. I mean, I'm just taking little classes, kind of working my way up to it, but it feels so great to be me again. And that's what I love about this coffee. I feel like it pulled me back out. And I mean, I don't even know how to explain how good it feels because I get like so excited. I'm like, you don't understand. I could barely open my hands. It used to take me 2 hours to open my hands just so I could hold a brush, so I could brush my teeth or brush my hair. I used to cry every morning trying to open up my joints. And now I get up and yeah, I'm a little stiff, but all in all, I feel great. And once I have my coffee and take my dose, I'm out the door. I have my own business out here. In addition to the coffee business, I joined you guys because I think that anyone that has a disease like mine has to try this product. Like I want to like shake people and just say, just drink it already. Because if it wasn't for Nikki sharing that cup of coffee, I would have never have known about this because it's not popular out here yet. It will be with my big mouth, but it's not yet. one cup of coffee changed my life. 10 minutes into drinking the coffee, I felt better. 3 weeks into it, I felt like me again. So I am begging anyone that's on this call. I had invited some people with lupus and stuff, and I hope they jumped on. But any person that's struggling with something like this, they really need to try it. It's just share a cup with a friend. I will send you a free sample. You know, I'm sure Nikki or Maria, someone will send you a free sample. But try it. It's the best thing I ever did. And I lost 25 pounds on top of it. So that's also the plus sign. But thanks for listening, and I hope, you know, I encouraged anyone out there that was thinking about it to really try it, because it really was life-changing for me. I can't even tell you. The next time I see Nikki, I'm going to give him a big kiss on that bald head. And my sister Karen, both of them got me involved, and I can't say enough. And thank you, Maria, for teaching me how to do this. So, bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you for trusting us, Tina. We appreciate it. Thank
Have
you.
a good night.
Thank you for your testimony. I mean, that's another amazing story about somebody who gets up every morning with a purpose now and is just really feeling good. She's alive again. You know, you can't make this stuff up. That's why I love getting these people on. I have another one. I have another testimony. So Danielle, if you're on, could you unmute yourself?
Hi, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I could hear you.
Oh, thank God. That was process and a half. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
So I guess just to give a little about myself, is that what you want me to do? Talk about myself first?
Yep.
I'm a mom, a realtor, and I have Crohn's disease. I just recovered. I'm in the process of recovering from spinal fusion surgery, and I had 4 discs removed from my neck the year before. So needless to say, I'm a hot mess. Maria introduced me into Elevate, I want to say over a year ago. I think it was, maybe a little bit longer, when it first came out, whenever Maria joined on. And I was very skeptical. And then all of a sudden I realized anytime a shipment didn't come, I was not able to live without it. And she would get 1,500 text messages from me. When is it coming? When is it coming? I also suffered from migraines at the time because I was in a very bad car accident when I had a really serious concussion. And there's, if you on our page, on our Facebook page, there's a story I tell about the fact that one day I kind of just realized I wasn't taking my medicine anymore, my Imitrex, which was what I was taking, plus they had me on some other crazy inhaler for the migraines. And I realized that it was because I was drinking the Elevate. So when I didn't have the Elevate for a couple of weeks, I thought, all right, well, you know, it's got to be the caffeine, right? Because it's a headache. So I'm just going to keep drinking more caffeine. Well, I made myself sicker than sick with that and massive anxiety attacks from all the caffeine because it wasn't. It was the combination, and it was the product. It was the complete dose. It was the Zinthamax. It was everything that was put together that was actually controlling my migraines. And I was in pretty bad shape at that time because that was post neck surgery, but pre-spine surgery. My recovery from my spine surgery was supposed to be a year. I'm coming up on a year, February 16th, but like recovery meaning able to get back to work, able to get back into my life, all that type of stuff was supposed to be a full year. Needless to say, I want to say by month 6, my doctors were shocked at my progress. And I really give a lot of it to dose. I really do. So as soon as I was able to finally get out there, and even though a lot of it we could do through social media, I wasn't able to drive a car, so I couldn't go drop samples off to somebody, or I couldn't run to the post office. I couldn't do it. But let me tell you, the moment I started driving, the first phone call I made was to Maria, and I have never looked back. I am so happy. I'm still starting, and I'm still in the growing part of it. I just got a new customer today, so super happy about that. And I have really I have everybody in my house drinks it. My mom drinks the hot chocolate because she has a pacemaker, so the coffee just bothers her. So fine. So we switched her to the hot chocolate. My dad does it. My husband, my friends. I mean, it really is just an amazing company. It's an amazing product. I love when we get emails from them because their emails, even when they're trying to tell you something that might be a little bit of a, I don't want to say the word bad news because that's not the word I'm really looking for, but when they're trying to like break something to you, it still comes in such a happy, positive way. And I couldn't be happier. And I really hope that this takes me to the same level where I can get away from being a realtor. So, and I think Maxie's here. Say hi. Say hi to everybody out there. low coffee level. So don't tell anybody to drink coffee if I ask you to. So that's what I've got. Happy just to be a part of this. It really is a family. I caught the beginning before my internet cut out where you said we were a family.
We
and
are.
that really is the truth. I
Yep.
mean, I people on our really what we call it, informal conference call the other day that we had.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really nice. It was informal and it was super nice.
Yep. Yeah, and that's what this really is all about. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate it. That's what this really is all about, guys. It's about sharing a cup of coffee that is going to help people really transform their lives. It's going to make people feel better. It's going to elevate their mood. It could possibly change their finances, could change their physical appearance, their weight, their health. There are so many different things, different aspects to this that really are life-changing for people. And that's why myself and everybody else who's been on this call, and I appreciate everybody for jumping on, but that's why everybody who's on this call, it really is a part of this amazing opportunity. We love each other. We have built all friendships and really, really solid relationships because we all have the same goal in mind. It really is to just help people, and we have the perfect tool to do it. Our products are affordable, they work quickly, and they are life-changing for people. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to hop on tonight. Please, please, please get back to the person who put you into contact with us for this conference call. We will have another call tomorrow night. We have them every night at 9 p.m. Tomorrow night, I believe we have Sean and Kim McLean. They are amazing. They are an amazing rock star power couple. I absolutely love them. They are going to lead you guys tomorrow, and we look forward to seeing you. Have a good night, guys.
You too, Maria. Bye-bye.
Bye, Maria.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Have a great
coffee
night.
family.